All right, guys, got a few things that we're going to go over today, and I want to show you. The first one we're going to look at is bow. We've kind of already talked about these already. Bow and then arrow. Okay, bow is simply going to be outside. We're going to run our three-step slant. Guys, work on being patient on it. Our bow route now is we're going to take one step and straight to the sideline. And so our goal and quarterback is to make this determination, especially when we get a lot of cover three, is if this backer vacates, if he leaves with that flat route, this guy got to go immediately. One step in an angle, getting upfield and then going. And if he vacates, quarterback, this is where we want to get the ball, at his breaking point when he drops his hips. Okay? If not, if he just sits there, we're going to throw right to the flat and take the easy throw. Here in arrow, we're going to work our fin route. And listen, our goal is to work to 5, but don't leave. You're going to be off here. Okay? Top of the numbers. We're going to be 4 yards from it. We'll go over it in practice. But after you're going to push the 5 head up, and then you're going to stick it and work to the top of the numbers. My outside receiver, we're not going to move. We're going to go off his butt. So we're not going to move until he passes us. So we're going to sit and then push flat down the line with our fin route. So we're going to be on here. So that's going to be arrow, and this is going to be bow right here. And we're going to work those two. This will be part of our quick game. We'll probably try to work these tomorrow. All right, next things I want to go over is a shallow route, which I did change. I know you're going to roll your eyes. Okay, we're going to be tight. Okay, our Y and our F. Our Z is going to be really wide. We're going to run an outside release. F, we're going to run the shallow route. And Y, we're going to push all the way like we're running the bow route, 5 yards, and then we're going to turn it into an option route. Okay, similar to like a sloppy route. This is going to be your option route. Okay, this is going to be shallow. On the back side, okay, we can run anywhere, but we're going to run tailback. You're going to be here. You're going to be out and empty. Anytime we run sloppy, you're in the slot. L's got an outside release. Must outside release. Okay, same thing over here. MOR, must outside release. Sloppy, you're going to either run the hitch, the pivot, or the slant, depending on how he plays you. And you're going to take what he gives you. If he's playing you inside, you're going to take the pivot route. If he drops over the top and you can get underneath him before 5, make your mark at 5 yards, you're going to slant underneath. It's got to be skinny. All right, we got to stay away from the 3 safety and the backer. Okay, and the quarterback, we got to get that ball tight in there. Or if you got backers over the top in the zone, we're just going to push it and stick it. Stick it right in the gap. So this would be shallow. Shallow, we got a shallow crosser. He's run the shallow route, he's run the hot route. And he's run the option route. And we're going to go F, you're going to be on the line. You're going to let him clear your Y, and then you're going to push it out, read his hips. If you can turn his hips, you're going to stick it back inside, and that's what we're going to get. And so I think that's going to be a good play for us. A lot of you slot guys, I think you're going to do a good job of. All right, last thing I want to go over. Trying to make this quick because Hunter said they were too long. All right, we're going to go over squeeze, and we're going to go over variations in squeeze. Okay, so this will be variations in squeeze. Okay? So, if we in a 2-by, okay, if we're in rake or lake, and we're getting a lot of man looks, okay, we're going to tag, we're going to call it squeeze slants. You're still going to run your squeeze route out here, okay? Here, you're going to run your slant route if we're getting a lot of man look, okay? So that would be squeeze slants, all right? That's one variation we could run. Another variation, this would be Rio, is if we're going to call it Rio, okay, if we call Rio or Leo, if we called option, okay, like I'm juggling tennis balls, okay, option. Why? You still got your win, you still got your fin route, but we're going to turn this here. If we get a lot of man look and we see a lot of those backers walking down, we're going to turn this into a slant, okay, because if we're noticing a lot of man, now this is when you have to win inside. But if we're winning inside and we get manning, we're gonna be this guy if he runs with the Y on the win route, and this would be a little bit tighter angle, okay? But there's gonna be grass right here that we're gonna throw into it, and if that throw's not there quick, we'll have the backside coming through, okay, on the fin route. All right, now that would be squeeze option, and the last thing we would run would be squeeze and go, okay? Squeeze and go, kind of like we work stick and go, okay? What we do, and we worked this yesterday in practice, like we run the fin route, 5, 2, and then push up, and everything else would stay the same. Everything else would stay the same, okay? All right, and the last two, I want to show you. This would be, we would call this fungo, okay? Fungo would be, we would have our Y, Z, keep doing, I'm sorry. And we got our R here, just old habits. All right, what we're gonna do here, if we call it a rake, fungo, is we're gonna take the tail back, we're gonna brief motion you out, you're gonna stay tight. You're gonna be off the line. We're gonna sail like we're blocking free motion or tear motion. Here, we're gonna sail 1, 2 inside, and then push it out to the flats. Okay, and we're gonna get that ball quick quarterback. As soon as he turns, we wanna throw that ball. That's what we're gonna do. And that would be our fungo route. Fungo would be here, our signal like I'm hitting fungo for you baseball guys. Be pretty simple. And that'll be it. So make sure you guys look over there and be ready for those tomorrow and this week.